College football right now is the most popular sport in America, and the reason is not because we have a playoff, but because we don't have a playoff. Everyone is sitting there anxiously waiting to know whether they're going to be 1 or 7 or 10 or where they're going to end up, and that's what makes it interesting and exciting.
So Utah is good enough to be the bridesmaid, as is Boise State, as is Hawaii. They can be invited and get into the system, just not to that game.
But you know what happened is the fact that 3 years ago they weren't even invited to the it was only the six conferences when we put it together in 1995. It was intended to be the 6 conferences and not the others, and now they are invited. And I think that, for example, Utah next year will probably, how the rankings is, it's based upon all these kind of criteria, who you play and a variety of other things. They'll probably continue to tinker with it, so that the non-BCS schools will get a better shot at it. I'm proud that Utah beat anyone who beats Alabama. I'm happy.
At our own bowl, the Fiesta Bowl on Media Day, all starters were requested and they were expected to be there, but Coach Tressel decided not to have Terrell Pryor or Michael Brewster attend. This decision upset the media, including myself, and the Fiesta Bowl officials, including CEO John Junker and Sean Schaffler as the communications for the Fiesta Bowl. How did you feel about the decision?
Well, it's the coach's decision. I have great confidence in our coach. I think, frankly, that he's never brought freshmen to those kind of conferences in the past, and I think that's very consistent with Coach Tressel. He's a guy who has a very particular point of view. We had as many or more fans in Texas because you were there. Mm-hmm. I walked down there and said, well, where are none of our fans? We simply, our fans show up wherever they are, and that makes us one of the most enticing places in the country. Besides, we play great football.
In communications, within the communication school and in arts and sciences, you need to take a foreign language as part of your coursework for graduation. And within communications, I can speak to from personal experience, it is suggested by some of the academic counselors within communications for those taking foreign language to take Swahili because, and this was said to me on repetitive times, the football players take it. Is there any concern that academics...
I would be very concerned if any student, football players or anyone else, are being put off into some kind of a course that is just developed for whatever reason. Yeah, I would be very concerned about that. I do not know that as a fact, and I don't deal in rumor. All I know is the fact that we do have an athletic council made up of faculty members and a monitoring process which is very vigorous.